Hey, folks, and welcome to iHeart Board Games, where today I'm joined by the Sobo crew and also by Jay Bell, designer of this game we have in front of us, Frogs in Rain. Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Good morning.
Hey,
Good morning. Yep, that's John and Sagan from
hey
Sobo.
everyone.
And
Yep.
hey, everyone in chat as well. I see we got some frog puns going on. Keep those coming because we'll totally need them.
It's about to be some riveting gameplay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow, it's too
man.
early for those
It's already
puns.
happening.
John, you better hop to it.
Oh,
I'm going to stop while I'm ahead.
So, Jay, give us some background on why frogs, why rain? What is that all about?
Yeah, so most of the world and the country does not know, but Rayne, Louisiana is the self-proclaimed frog capital of the world. They took that title when they were the leading exporter of frogs and all frog things so many years ago. And the signs and all the banners in the city, this small town, still say, frog capital of the US. There are frog murals, there are frog statues. The city loves frogs. So much so that their annual frog festival has a competition where frogs race.
Nice.
So, would you say that there's a lot of other frog board games that you have to compete with, or is this the first one?
I wouldn't say it's the first, but when I was doing my research, I came across probably half a dozen very, very old frog games from before the 2000s that had super simple mechanics and things like that.
But they were just posers. They weren't a real Rain frog games, right?
Right. If your frog game isn't about rain, then is it really a frog? I'm joking.
This is the authentic frog experience, I think.
Are you from the city
Yeah.
or near it, I
This-
guess?
So I was born in New Orleans and I moved to Lafayette to go to college, where I met my wife, who was born in Rayne.
Nice.
And when we were dating, she sort of inducted me into her family's froggy ways. They volunteered at the Frog Festival for decades, and they actually ran the frog racing competition. So I got to experience literally firsthand holding, catching frogs and racing them.
Nice. I look forward to racing them myself.
Yeah, it's
I
gonna be
look
good.
forward to being a champion frog racer.
Yeah. So, tell us about this game then.
Right. So Frogs in Rain is a 2 to 6 player um, dice rolling decision making race. You'll spend about 15 to 25 minutes, and it's geared for players ages 7 and up. There's some basic math, probability, and sort of a spatial puzzle that players get to work through. The objective of the game is to get all 3 of your frogs. You have a team of 3 into different sections on this outer edge. So you can't sort of go all in on one side. You have to spread out your team and move them in different directions. You'll roll your dice to get them across the board.
Okay. Let's see. So how do we take a turn in this? I guess you'll be doing like the rules overview and everything like that for us.
Yeah, so a basic breakdown of your turn is you'll take both of these dice, you'll roll them, and whatever the numbers show on the dice face is where you can move. So because I'm the blue frog, I could either take that 1 space or this 6 space. If there were a 7 right near me with these wave lines, these blue little waves, I could hop onto a 7 as well. You can use your dice either individually and separate them amongst your frogs, or you can add them together to hop onto spaces that are higher than 6. What's really fun is you can also hop over other players. So let's say that one of you guys were on this 3 space here, and I did roll that 6, I could actually hop over your frog onto this 6 space.
Ah. So it would ignore
Makes
the
sense.
spots that a frog is on?
Yes, if your dice have if you're able to hop on a space that is sort of obstructed by another frog in your path, you essentially hop over that frog and they make it a little bit easier for you. That was another thing that I really wanted to keep in this design because it's a game geared for families and children. I want all of the interactions to be positive so that players are never really given any take that or any pushback to other players.
Yeah, because the other person could just turn around and do the same to them.
hmm
So with a 6 and a 1, you either use the 6 or the 1 or the combination.
You can
Well,
use
if
the
there was a-
6 and the 1 or the combination.
Are there
Okay.
multiple moves in a single turn? Or is it just moving frog from one spot to another?
Yes, you can move one frog 2 spaces if your dice sort of allow that.
Mhm.
Or you could move 2 different frogs of your team 1 space separately.
Okay, so like this roll here, I can go all the way up
Well,
here.
no, because
To
you
1
can only
6.
move on the waves. You got to.
Oh,
think like
yeah.
a frog,
Okay, yeah.
Jesse.
I know.
think like a
I
frog.
know.
On that example that Jay gave us earlier, though, where somebody was on this 3, though, somebody could have gone to this 6 and then to this 1.
That's accurate. Okay.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay. I mean, that's a pretty straightforward explanation. Are we missing anything?
There are special rewards for rolling doubles. So let's say if you ended up rolling 2 3s, for example, you could instead of moving with a 3 and a 3 or a 6, you could turn this double into any number on the board. So if you're in need of an 11 or a very uncommon number, you can use a double to be that number. If you don't need the double, you can instead place one of these star lily pads. These are really cool because they manipulate the board. Placing one of these will permanently change that spot into every single number. So no matter what you roll, you can always move your frog onto a star lily pad. That'll make it sort of mitigate that luck of the dice. The third option that you have with rolling a double is to bring in your next frog right there on the go spot. We'll have a frog pile here eventually. It'll be really, really great. And of course, bringing in your next frog will give you more opportunities to use your dice, more choices to make. And I think the last thing to mention, or 2 more things to mention, is that star lily pads cannot be placed on these yellow spaces. These yellow spaces are how you get into the outer edge, which is where you win the game. So those are a little tougher to come by. But once you do get a frog into any of these outer spaces, you automatically get to bring in another frog. So if you have a lot of decisions to make, if you don't want to spend your doubles on bringing in an extra frog, you will get to automatically bring one in once you get a frog into any of these dotted lines.
So what you're saying is, if you can be lucky enough, there is such a thing as a perfect game here. You don't have to use any unnecessary doubles to bring new frog. You just roll perfectly every single time, and just there you go.
Because it always goes that way.
I like the optimism. Like you're very optimistic right now about what's gonna happen here.
All right. So is the winner the one who gets their 3 frogs off the board, or the one that has the most frog puns?
I think
Little bit of both.
I think the winner is the one who gets their 3 frogs off the board, and the loser is the one who has the most frog puns. Currently, I'm losing. So I have another question. What happens if we cannot take a move?
That's a very good question. If your dice don't allow any of your frogs to move outward, because backward movement is possible. You can move in any direction that the wave lines allow you to move in. But if your dice don't allow you to move outward, it's okay. It's not a wasted turn because you actually get to place a star lily pad. And when you're placing these, you can place them anywhere on the board. It doesn't have to surround your frog. It can be anywhere as long as it's not on one of those yellow lily pads.
All right.
Badger says, I think you're not allowed to move onto the outer edges without making a frog pun.
That's going to be the true mark of a champion.
So I know in the rule book it says all players roll the dice to figure out who goes first. What's a more frog thematic way to do it?
Whoever can jump the highest.
Yeah, how do we prove that here?
Honor system.
Well,
honor system. It's not John.
In
I just
earlier
don't. He doesn't look like a
playtesting.
hopper.
yeah, no, I think I have a 3-inch vertical leap.
John, that's just a step.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I stumble. So I can't even stick the landing with that.
He has trouble getting up escalators.
In early playtesting, I actually tried out whichever player has the longest tongue, and that just became a completely different game on its
Yeah,
own.
that,
So
that
I don't
changes
think
things.
that's
Yeah.
You gotta keep that in your design doc. Save that for later.
Yeah, the Frogs in Rain After Dark.
Target will pick that up in a hurry.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's go with whichever player lives furthest away from Rayne. So whoever's hopped away the furthest
that
from
might
Rayne,
be me.
Louisiana.
I think
Oh,
that's Jesse, yeah.
Baton Rouge currently.
And then we'll just go clockwise from there.
Yeah.
All
Makes
right.
sense.
Is it me?
It's
Yep.
It's me. Okay.
you. Get it rolling.
And let's, R. Got a 4 and a 2. Well, I have a frog here. I see a 4, 2 and a 4 here. Might be
Yeah.
all right. Let's
Bada
do
bing,
that.
bada boom.
Seems
Bada bing,
like
bada
a good
boom.
move to start with.
I'm done. Next up. Who can catch the most flies? Yeah, that's one way to do it.
Oh, there we go. So 3 and 2. Boom. Off to the
Beautiful.
races.
Look at him go.
Webcam pinned to the ceiling. Yeah.
I think I guess that would be me next. So let's see what we got here. 4-1. So I suppose I'm going this way.
Wow, we
It
got some
seems
good
so.
starts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Clearly, your frogs did not skip leg day.
Yeah.
All right.
I, for one, am glad to be going the opposite direction from John.
So I am going to move here onto the 6, and
Whoa.
thanks to Jesse,
Yeah.
I'm going to hop right over him.
Whoa.
So we all
Wow.
got a great start.
This is the plan. It's kind of a secret Kingmaker game. 3 players just need to go the same way, and just pick who you're running away from. Kind of help each other all go that way.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to bring in a new frog player.
Better roll doubles then.
Yeah. Let's hope those dice give you what you want.
That is doubles.
Wow.
That's how we do it.
Perfect.
All right.
Is that all you have to do is just ask?
That's it. Oh, do I also get to use the dice, or is it just for that purpose?
Right. You do not get to use the dice.
Okay.
If you
So I'm
wanted
done.
to, instead of doing any of the 3 actions, you could use those dice.
Oh, no, I'm bringing in another.
Yeah. Jesse's the frog whisperer.
Mm-hmm. You just ask. That's all you got to do.
Man, I was 6 and 5. That's not what I wanted.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's not wonderful.
Uh-oh.
So I guess so I guess I'm gonna get a Star Lily. I would rather had doubles.
Putting it in front of
All
me?
right, there we go.
That's where you want it?
Oh, wait a minute.
Thanks for that.
I'm usually oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. I forget. I'm usually green.
I'm usually red,
red.
so you
There we go.
confused me by picking red first.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
All the options in the world.
Mm-hmm.
There we
Alright,
go.
Let's got a 4 and a 1. That's the same thing I had last time. Where am I at? Not helpful for me whatsoever. So I suppose I'm gonna take a star, and I'm gonna put my star. We're gonna have some pre-planning going on. I think I'm gonna put my star right here.
Strategic. I like
nice.
it.
Building a new path.
A 6 and a 4. Yeah, I am waiting on a 3, it seems. So, yeah, I'll place one of these. Maybe I'll do that.
Now I have many options with many frogs on the table, but I could go ahead and use the other one. That'd be great.
Oh, you know what it was? We didn't ask for what we wanted. Like,
That's right.
Jesse, we found
This is
out,
true.
how the game works, and then we immediately forgot and didn't just ask.
Well, it's not double. So let's see. Maybe I'll
You're trying to get all your frogs out.
Yeah, just go for it. Maybe I'll go see what this star lily pad's about.
Makes sense to me.
All right. Red player.
That was all part of my plan.
All right.
To set up a path for me. I appreciate it.
So to set up a path for me.
Oh yeah, you have to tell the dice. Don't ask the dice. That's true.
You've just become another link in the chain of my victory. Just keep standing there.
Well, we'll just have to go here.
Okay.
There we go.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
All right.
Oh yeah, I would keep forgetting. I'm looking at the order, not that we're sitting in, but at the order of the icons on the screen. It's like I'm not after John. All right, 3 and 1, 3 and 1. That is not. Oh, you know what? I could go 3-1.
Wow, you definitely could.
I almost missed it.
Hey, look at that. I got a 3. Use the 1. That's okay.
That was a timely roll by me. Otherwise, that would have been your 3 and 1.
It's my turn now?
Mm-hmm.
All right. 6 and 4. Well, I do have this nice little lily pad in front of me. And nothing to go with here. So yeah, I guess I'll step on a star here.
All right.
All right. All right. We need some good action here. That's not what I wanted.
All right, BJ from Board Game Gumbo is
So-
stretching the puns a bit.
Oh no.
Oh,
Because he's not
gosh.
playing, so he doesn't have anything to do other than stretch puns.
Said, any thought,
All
Jay, to
right,
using
oh,
3 dice? Then you can roll tribits.
Ooh. Okay, so how does this work, Jesse? You have to call it?
Oh, you have to tell it.
You have to tell it. Okay. I demand a 9 or a 10. It's a 7. I feel so betrayed
Or a 7.
right now.
Well,
Lied to me. All right. So we are going to put this lily pad. You know what? I think I'm going to put this lily pad over here.
hey, why don't you put it in front of me?
I do not want to.
Worked out
Alright.
great for me.
I'm gonna try this whole asking for it or telling it.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a 9 or a 10 or even a 6. Okay, yeah, that did not work.
Well, maybe it was
All right.
asking it.
Well, now he's going to ask it and get what he wants.
That's true.
I didn't realize this was a bluffing game too. No, tell it what you want. Okay, no, now let's try to ask it.
I'd be all right with doubles again. Get more options out here. So give me whatever. Okay, 7. That's fine too, I suppose. So I do have a 7 in front of me over here. That's it.
All right.
Mhm.
Yeah, this game
I want-
definitely plays
I want
really
doubles.
fast.
There it is.
Oh, double.
You
There
gotta
it
ask
is.
really
Yeah,
simply.
yeah.
3 words or
know,
less.
Yeah, that's
Honestly,
yeah,
you-
just that.
You
I just want
deserve
doubles.
that. You
I
deserve
did.
that.
I did.
9 or 10. It's a 6.
I totally deserve that.
All right, we're gonna throw this right here.
Interesting. Just kind of spreading it all out.
Well, the thing is, I can't put it in front of me because I'm as
Yeah.
close as I'm going to get without a specific roll. And I don't have any other frogs out because I can't roll doubles. So I don't want to make just a super easy path for everybody else getting 2 frogs out.
Yeah.
These winner circles are limited to how many frogs per spot?
Right. So in each dotted circle, only one frog can jump into it. And once both of those are filled, it is filled up. And I think I didn't mention, actually, to get onto one of those spaces, you can roll either of the numbers there.
Okay.
All right. So we had determined that one of the keys is talking nicely to the die.
Yes.
Very sensitive.
Whose turn is it? Is it mine? I think it's Jay's. Oh, I thought it was Jay's turn. Okay.
I think it's yours.
All right, then. Yeah, whatever moves me forward. 7. Yeah, that. Actually, I couldn't move to the 7 with this roll, could I? Because I'd be using the 1 again. Oh, with this guy?
That is correct.
Okay. I could move to the 1. Or I can move to the 7 over here. But that's kind of just a sidestep at that point. I'll take the 1. Maybe I can go over there and snipe that other spot.
Jeremy just commented on our Facebook and said it looks like it gets a bit talisman-y towards the outside edge, taking turns over and over and hoping for the numbers you need. But that's actually wrong, Jeremy, because it's hopping for the numbers that you need.
All right, so this will be my 6. And this will be my 4.
All right.
And bada bing, bada boom.
There you go.
Doubles, 9, 10, go. Yeah, well, whatever. Let's just
or not.
Let's put this right there. I'm just gonna start covering up big numbers elsewhere on the board.
It's gonna make for a very interesting second half of the game where those other frogs come out.
Look at this guy. Well, doubles again. Oh no, that was Jay's roll. I thought that was Jesse's roll again. He's the doubles master.
So I have a decision here. I think I'm gonna throw you a bit of a bone, Sagan, even though it helps me. Because I'm on this spot, you can now roll any of the 4 numbers to hop over me into that space.
Yeah.
But I think I'm okay with that.
It's it's good to have friends. It's good to to stay close to the people who can help you out.
Yeah.
I'll remember it. Honestly, I think I've been the philanthropist of this whole thing. Just putting out stars on every big number on the board.
It's over to me.
There's not an 11 to jump on anymore because I covered them all up. It's you, yeah.
6 and 3. That's a 9. I see a 3 over there. Oh, here's a 9.
Well, look at him go.
Well, that gives you 2 options, though. For
only 2 of us can make it in there.
It gives me the same options if you go that way. Doesn't help me at all.
Well, it kind of does. You could roll either 1 or 7 or 5 or 9.
But I can already do that. You just jump over Jay. You don't have to be there.
That gives access to both winner circles?
That is correct.
Okay. I don't think I'm going to participate in that. I think
that's a good call.
Go over here. All right, John, your turn.
Yeah, it looks like I really need a 7 because it looks like Jesse and I want the same home.
Well, I'm hoping you roll 7 so I can steal it from you.
Oh, man.
He couldn't stand the heat, so he had to hop out of the pot.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
BJ from Board Game Gumbo has another board game with frogs. And it's that didn't work. Crokinole.
I'm gonna
frogs and Crokinole. That would be a very different game if this was like Crokinole. I understand the pun that he's going for, but I'm just imagining a completely different game right now. Is it my, John, are you done? Is it my turn?
Broke my camera
I
saying
am
that
done.
one.
All right, it's me. Here we go. It's a 5. I'm in.
There you go.
There we go.
I'm a winner. That means my next frog comes out. Oh, I got to make a frog pun, but I don't know if I have one. Man. I guess everybody else is probably a little green with envy that I was the first one in the winner's circle.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
And it's true.
Oh, look.
Oh, look at
Doubles. Oh, yeah, let's do that.
All right. 5 and 1.
5 and 1.
Not much to go on there.
Yeah.
So I guess I will throw down one of these pads.
Look at you being helpful.
Hey, I
you
don't
could throw
like
it
being
down on the 7.
helpful.
You could throw it down on the 7 there, Jeff.
Let's
See,
throw it
that'd
over
be good.
here. All right. Go ahead, John.
You can't jump on that 7 anyway, John.
Why not?
Because there's not a line in between it.
Yeah, it is right here.
You can't throw it on that 7 because it's a yellow. You can't ever put a pad on those.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's.
What was that?
Who's got the 2?
Oh.
Yep.
I think
Here
that
it
was
is.
just
And that's it.
I think that was just a squeal of delight from John. Okay.
Gotcha.
Got a 3 and a 6. Let's go. I guess start off in this direction with
Nice.
3 and 6.
All right. I hope I get a 1 or a 7. That is not
was
a 1 or a
not.
7.
Hey, but at least you have another frog to start working on now.
This is true. Guess I'll go. Was that a 6 there or a 5?
It's a
Under
5.
your
5.
Sagan. Okay, that is all for me.
All right. All right.
Right.
You putting your hand
Doubles
on the board so we can't read the
again.
numbers.
This guy with the doubles.
Yeah, I think I will just take my other frog out.
If I was keeping on top of things, I would have started a doubles counter a long time and just been tallying up every time somebody rolls doubles.
That isn't you.
A 9. Well, I guess we'll go here.
All right. The roll of destiny. Here we go.
Oh.
Yep. Got him.
Nice.
Interesting question. Do I want to go ahead and get my extra frog out or not? And I think just based on, I think I'll go ahead and get my last frog out. I wanted to have a perfect game where I just got in the winner's circle every time, but the rolls haven't been going for me. So I'll go ahead and put my frog out.
Yeah.
I think that's a good call.
I mean, honestly, if everyone weren't so clustered up near the center at this point, I probably would have just gone for it because I could have moved 2 spaces with my frog that was already out there. But
Yeah, there's
there's
that
kind
one
of a
roll.
lot of traffic near the center.
Yeah, it's picking up. I'll use my
Yeah.
1 to hop into that last winner circle section there. Sagan, bring that guy in, my last frog, and use that 5 here.
Could you have used that 5 to take your frog that you just put in to that spot?
Yes, I could have moved that blue frog that I just brought in right here.
Well, you could. Okay.
All right.
You could have jumped over your own frog though as well, right? Is what I was
Oh, I
asking.
didn't notice that.
Sagan, the tactician.
I was just making sure it was in the rules. I was just making sure I understood the rules. That's all.
Yeah.
I think I gotta take the 8 while it's good.
You gotta get while the getting's good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, another 3. That's lovely. So, all right. So I can't put the lily pad on a yellow one, huh?
Nope.
Correct.
All right.
So where will he put one?
Well, he's still got a frog off the board, so we can make that path a little easier.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know.
What's this?
That'll help all you guys. I'm going to put it over here.
You say that'll hop
Because,
all of us?
He's
So
just
won't-
gonna burn it. He's gonna put it in the area that we already.
That's a strategy.
4 and 1.
Well, it's not going to help me.
All right, let's think about this. I think I'm gonna go for probably 1 to 4 in this direction.
It's a good move.
Yeah, I think that's where I want to stay.
All right. What we got? Oh,
Doubles again.
nice.
Go ahead, bring
I
out your
think-
4th frog.
It's sitting next to Jesse. It's rubbing off. It's coming around counterclockwise.
Yeah. My powers are
what
not,
to
no
do?
longer needed.
I think I'm just gonna use it as a 3 and go here.
Nice.
Oh no! I just said singing up.
Well,
know
hopefully
what
I
you're
can
talking about.
not. Hopefully I can end that. The 7.
He can't end it.
Oh, he
Cannot.
can.
I
Oh,
feel
he's
Oh, I
not
can.
going to.
Yeah, 4. Yeah, I gotta do it.
Oh man.
Gotta use the 4 there, and
Just
then gotta
wishful
use
thinking.
a 3 here.
Yeah,
Glad
you could have
moved
hopped
the
over.
7 there. Whoops. And I'll roll this one too.
There you go.
Oh, brother. Oh, 4. So I can advance.
Doubles.
Wait.
Yeah, that's what we needed.
John's just
Right.
increasing the drama of the game by rolling his dice individually. All right, here we go. We're gonna roll the top one. Now we're gonna roll the bottom one. It's an 8.
Oh.
Which
Oh, I guess I just set up Jesse to go in.
Yeah, perfect.
Uh-huh.
All right.
we're
No,
at
well, I
3
should have gone the other
and
way.
5. I don't want to jump there. I can't jump there. So I think I'm gonna just go ahead and use 5-3 to go over here.
Very strategic.
Jeremy said, I wonder how hard it would be to reduce the number of lily pads each player has and have the ability to trade one into the supply to adjust the die roll plus or minus 1.
Hmm.
So I think he means the stars, the wild spaces.
Mm-hmm.
He's
would be
concerned about the
interesting.
RNG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah.
he said that might reduce the RNG towards the outside circle.
Yeah. I think it's a gamer's way of thinking for sure, to think about stuff like that. In a family game, it's less
Right.
Sure.
it's less important.
Well, that's kind of what I was telling Jay before we started the stream, was that, I'm always looking for games that are kind of the light to light medium weight that are, good and quick, because I'm continually teaching games to people who are not super experienced in the board game board game arena. And so the example I used was, you can't play Twilight Imperium every weekend, or realistically you can't even play it once a year. So
yeah.
Things like this are with just a couple of relevant rules are perfect to kind of bring people in for teach kids, and even for if you got a group of gamers that's just light gamers, I think something like this is it's fun.
Mhm.
It doesn't have to be the most complex or the most I don't say balanced, but you know what I mean. It's much more heavy on the luck side, and that's okay for the style of game it's going for, I think.
It's over to me, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Was I monologuing again?
Oh, I'm just gonna jump John here and take that.
I definitely set myself up in the wrong place. I'm not the brightest. I guess that I'm not the sharpest crayon in the box. So
Yeah, you had your choice of the 8 or the 7. You went with the 7.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Jesse. Bring your next frog out.
all right. So, all right. So that's an 11. So that doesn't help too much. So I'm working my way backwards.
You don't have to go that. You still have access to the 4 and 8 from the 7.
Oh,
yeah, you could
Yeah,
stay
you
there.
still have access to the
Mhm.
4 and 8.
Yes, that is correct.
say that again.
You have access to both spots in this winner circle here.
Right.
From there.
From here.
Yeah.
So I could hop over like this.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can roll a
Oh,
4
okay.
and 8 right now and get over there.
Okay, I did not know that.
Advanced mode
so
from less
right
friendly
now-
mode. Mm.
All right. So all right. I'll put this.
Battle toads.
That carries a different connotation with it. All right, let's Battletoads is pain. All right. I can do nothing with that one. So let's go ahead, and I'm kind of in John's boat right now. We're just gonna stack all the lily pads over here.
Yeah. Sagan, to Jeremy's point and yours, I actually have considered sort of more mitigation and manipulation of the dice.
Mhm.
And I'm thinking about sort of a mini expansion for the game that
Okay.
offers some asymmetric player cards. With Frog Racing, there are frog jockeys, and what they are just individuals, actually traditionally queens of the Rayne Frog Festival and like Miss Junior Rayne and such, that would dress up in jockey outfits and race their frogs as a part of the frog racing competition. So I wanted to incorporate that element of the frog racing tradition with just some characters that allow you to sort of use your frog lily pads in different ways, or your star lily pads in different ways to interact with the board. Maybe like placing a star lily pad or moving a star lily pad or allowing two frogs to end up in the same winner circle section. That that's something I'm thinking about, and definitely would be for the more adult side of the game, because you're right. This is more of a game for children and an easy entry game that doesn't really need that sort of thing. But I know that more advanced gamers would enjoy something extra like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm definitely a big fan of asymmetric player powers. I'm a sucker for the asymmetric start.
Yeah.
He's on the 7.
Showing some footage
Yep.
of the frog jockeys at work. And it's mostly the frog just running out of the circle trying to get away.
Yeah. What I love most about the frog jockeys,
chasers. Same thing.
their outfits are super cool because it's the closest real life thing I've seen to like a Super Mario kind of outfit. They're always
Yeah.
like white overalls with a color. It's awesome.
That sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Let's see. I was watching footage. Whose turn is it?
it's your turn.
I think
It's my
It's
yeah.
yours,
All
yours,
right.
yours, Jesse.
Here we go. 2 and 3. Not exactly what I was looking for. 2 and 3. Do I go over there and torture John some more?
Yes.
Yes.
Please fight with John for that last space.
How
How funny would it be if you could get that frog in that space before
So-
John got his first frog in that space?
Well, that's the thing, Jesse. You can't have two frogs in one section.
well, I'm still progressing forward somewhat.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to stay where I was.
Well, that's helpful.
Elise M. Hank says, "Hey, Jay."
Lisa's lovely. She's helped frog racing as well.
Ah.
And John can just start putting lily pads
Uh,
on
yeah.
all of the inner circle. Nobody has another frog. The rolls won't matter to John after this. 6 and 5 for me, which is also not helpful. So you know what? Here you go, John.
Charity now.
You know, it's okay being a charity case. I'm used to it.
5 and 3.
That's the roll I needed.
Oh man, choices.
Oh, it's yeah.
That feels like the best move.
But it's
I know what it does for Sagan, but I don't want to pass it up.
True. All right.
Hey, me and you are a team.
That's
We've
a
been in this.
nine.
This
since
is
the
true.
beginning, working together. So
8 is what I preferred. I'm just gonna take a pad and put it here.
You could have. Oh, that's not you. Okay. All right.
No, there are things I could have done.
All right. So what number do I have?
Oh, wait, was
6,
that
9?
3. So that's a 9. He rolled.
Uh-oh.
He rolled them
Right.
individually again.
Yes, you did.
That might be the way to go. It's giving him some high numbers.
All right. Moment of truth. Here we go. Oh, I got a double. I can do anything I want. I'm going to go this way. All right. So I can choose these. So, Jay, what do you feel lucky with? You want the 3 and the 9 or you want the 8 and the 1?
Oh my gosh. Just how about you take the 9 in the other direction and just don't take any of them?
I'm afraid I can't do that. I'm going to go ahead and I'll make the call. I think 1 or 8 is going to be your lucky number, Jay. I think there's no way that John rolls a 1 or an 8 before you do.
All right. Moment of truth.
Impossible.
That's a 2.
So 6 or a 1 here.
Oh no.
That's all right. He won't roll it either.
That's okay.
You
I
can
can
still go
move
in on
this
that
guy.
side.
There you go.
Yeah.
I've been doing pretty good rolling the 1s and the 2s.
It's not going to happen.
There's a dark expansion from BJ. It'd be fun to have a snake meeple. So if you didn't have a move, you can just move the snake to block other players.
That is macabre.
All right. That same roll from last time that I don't want. All right. Over to you, John.
All right, John.
All right. I'm going to try to roll them both together this time, but I don't know if we'll be successful at that.
He's going to
There
roll
we
a 3
go.
and a 4.
Oh.
6 and a 4.
Oh, okay.
See? Told you. You were safe.
Oh, so
You can,
So I
you
still
made
get
it.
that
in
one.
Yeah. Nice
Mhm.
job, John.
And
Now you
that's
get your other frog in.
Yeah.
yeah, and Sagan made a pathway for me to the edge.
Yeah. Here's where John comes back and wins the whole race.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
I don't expect it, but I would love to see it.
Yeah. So John, you can actually still use that 6 to move your frog that you just brought in.
Well, I will do that. I didn't realize that. Okay, thank you.
All right, here we go. For me, I need myself a 2 and a 6. That'll work for me. So I'll go ahead and go 6-2. Go right there, and
Hey,
that'll
Sagan.
be.
You hopped over with no
Oh no! I didn't see it.
Oh, think like
I
a
was just so
frog.
eager. Yeah, I wasn't thinking like a frog. All right, well, I'll throw that there then. Done.
All right, he can win it right here. Oh, but well, that's
Yeah,
that's it.
there it is.
You're a champion.
Wow.
Done.
A
See, I
frog
told you
well
that one
king.
was coming up for you, Jay. I told you.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you leaving it open.
I guess I gotta play this. Since it's true, Jesse loses. All right.
I think
Actually,
that-
Congrats on your
I got a
victory.
trophy for our Facebook stream to give Jay as well.
Aw,
Just a little one. Just a little one.
I think that makes me the reigning champion.
Hey.
Yeah. Rain puns too.
You know, despite the fact that I didn't win, I'm still happy for you.
Celebratory Coca-Cola. That's from BJ.
Oh, you didn't have to
Wow.
say it was from BJ. We knew.
I give proper
know.
credit to bad puns. Awesome. Thanks
So
for
I
showing us this
obviously can't.
game.
I obviously can't think like a frog.
Right. Well, at least you got all of your frogs out.
John, don't sell yourself short. No, this was a fun game, definitely. I enjoyed the decisions, and I especially enjoyed the the creativity that we got to talk about the game with. Anytime you get to make frog puns, that's
Good
a
time.
great game for me.
Yeah. So Jay, as a designer, do you design mini games or focus on one game? How does your style work?
Right. So, I am a graphic designer by profession and hoping to switch over to a game designer eventually. But um, the ideas are abundant and always popping up. This one actually happened as I was driving back home to Louisiana with my wife. And wow, this game has come into its own in a matter of about 4 or 5 months now.
Hmm.
So I'm always working on multiple things at once. I'm actually doing a co-design of a card-based strategic area control game with some hidden role information with another designer that we're going to submit to the Game Crafters solo duo contest and a bunch of other games that I'm working on. So I definitely have my octopus arms on different games at once.
Mm-hmm.
And how did you get involved with Sobo?
Right. That would be thanks to our good friend BJ from Board Game Gumbo.
Yeah.
He really helped me get into the board game community. I've been doing some live streams with him, some board game reviews, and when he mentioned Sobo and that I should really get involved, I imagine he probably had John reach out to me and get everything going.
Yeah, that sounds like something he'd do. He is the one we all know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everyone knows BJ.
Well, BJ had mentioned you to me in the past, but not particularly in this reference. But I had seen you on Starla and Mix family.
Our family plays
board
games.
games. Our family
Yeah.
plays games.
Yeah.
I saw you there, and then when I saw you there, then it dawned on me BJ had talked about you. I should talk. So that's when I reached out to you.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah, I love the
great.
community.
Yeah, especially if you're still, being in Louisiana. It's like, why not?
Mhm.
All the other
Yeah,
folks here.
yeah.
So yeah, speaking of Southern Board Game Fest, I hope to see everyone that's here in September.
Yep.
Say again?
Mm-hmm.
September. John, you have the exact date? It's just
The second weekend in September. I don't have the date right on top of my head.
SouthernGameFest.com.
The 11th.
Yeah.
11th. Okay.
Yeah, the weekend of the 11th. It's southerngamefest.com. And also we've got our Southern Board Game Festival Facebook page. We've got Twitter and Instagram that things get posted on occasionally. But if you want to really be able to take part in, stuff like this and check out streams, follow us on Facebook, join our Discord server. As in the lead up to the festival, we're going to get some more regular events going through that kind of stuff, and check out our site for tickets and stuff.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks everyone for playing. Thank you, Jay, for showing us this game, Frogs in Rayne.
Yeah.
And let us
Thanks a lot, Jay.
know
It was
when
fun.
it goes live for sure. I found more information over at cloverspark.com about it. It says dive in soon. Don't know how soon though.
Yeah. When I know, the world will know.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it goes with that.
Well, be sure to keep us updated on when soon is, and maybe we'll be able to have this one at the festival, and if not this festival, the next one for sure.
Absolutely. Thank y'all for having me.